Hello students, once again I welcome you in another video which will contain function in Microsoft Excel. In previous video you were told about how to use formula in Microsoft Excel. So here we go. In previous video you were told how to open MS Excel. So in this video I am directly on MS Excel. This is Office 2019 and in your book Office 2013 is given. In your PC something else can happen, but more or less the things are same. So here we start. What is function? So I start function is pre-defined formulas. So function is predefined formulas like sum, power, etc. So here I'm going to write a value 10 and here I'm going to write value 20. I'll show you difference between function and formula. So formula does not use any keyword. Formula use just cell address and does the mathematical function, whereas function uses special keywords for doing any special task. Like here we'll see 10 is here and 20 is here. So I use formula first of all. Its cell address is A7. You can see its cell address is A7 and its cell address is B7. Now I add it here. Equal, all the formula and function starts with equal A7 plus B7. One thing you'll have to take care that small letter and capital letter in function or formula doesn't produce any difference. It's equal, it's same. So I press enter and here we are getting result. I used a formula and it has added 10 and 20. Now I use a function equal sum A7 comma B7 and I close it. All the function starts from equal, then keyword, then round bracket and arguments inside it. Arguments means address, cell address. So I press enter, I got 30. So if I change anything here, I write 30, you will see the differences. Yes, when I wrote here 30, it is 10 plus 30, 40. It is done by formula, and it is also 40, it is done by function. To use function, you will have to go into formula tab. These are the tabs: file tab, home tab, insert tab, page layout tab, formula, data, review, view, help, so many. So these are the tab. Earlier it was called menu, but nowadays in the latest version of Microsoft Office, this is called tab. So formula tab, you have to click on here and you have to click in insert function. These are also category of functions: auto sum function, recently used function, financial function, logical function, text function, date and time function, reference, lookup and difference, math and trigonometry, and more functions. These are also category. So as per your book, you have to click on insert function. You get this dialog box. Dialog box is that message box in which you get only two control buttons, two or one control buttons. Like here you get two control button, and if you get this run dialog box, here you get one control button. So, and the window, the difference between window and dialog box. So dialog box contains three control button at top right corner in taskbar. 1, 2, 3. This is three control button in window, but in dialog box you get only two or one control button. So it was not part of the topic, but it was necessary to tell you. So here this is the dialog box open in your page number 17. So this is the category. Select category. When I click on it, these are the category you are seeing, so many, and you can choose any of category as per your choice. Statistical, it is chosen in your book, statistical, and so many. They are the function, special functions used in statistical category. So there is also text category. You can choose any of the function. So if you want to know that which function does what, then you will have to just click on that, not double click. If you click on double click, it will be activated, the function will start working. You will have to just do single click on any of the function, like I am doing, and I'm just clicking single time on any of the function. I clicked on char stands for character. So if I have to know what does this do, then we have to read this definition. Char is the keyword of this function. Number means any cell address. So what it will do, it will return the character specified by the code number from the character set for a computer. So if you click on this bar text, it will convert a number to text. So you can see the definition and you will easily know what are the usage of that functions. Children, now we are going to use functions. Those are math and trigonometry function given in your book, page number 18. So to get those functions, we can either click on insert function and math and trigonometry, and these are the functions. This is category, or we can directly click on this math and trig stands for trigonometry. So I click on it, and when I click on ABS, you can see the definition. Return the absolute values of a number without its sign. So without its sign means if any number which is negative, you will see it positive. It will turn into positive. So here we see, I just click on ABS and I enter a number -12 and press enter. You're seeing we have got result of 12, which is signless. Signless means you are getting positive here. You entered negative value and you are getting positive value. So ABS is turning negative value into positive value. So that was a method to use ABS function. Now in another style we can use it. Suppose that we can directly write here equal ABS, and we can give any value -34 bracket close, and you are seeing we are getting signless 34. Signless in the sense it is positive behind 34. So if you want to check what is the sign before 34, sign means plus minus. So you can use another function, that is sign. You can see in the book sign function. So I'm going to use here sign function equal sign, and we have to know the cell address of this. The 34 is residing in B column and 4th address, so it is B4. So I am writing here B4. Now I close it. You can see you have got 1. So suppose that if I write here another value, if I write here 77, if I write, then also we are getting it 1. So it means that, suppose that if you are adding -66, you are getting -1. Suppose that you are adding 0, you are getting 0. So when you are adding 0, so 0 is neither plus nor minus. When you are adding plus any number which is plus, you are getting positive 1. And even if you do not write plus, you write just simply 88, then you are getting positive 1. If we are adding minus 67, we are getting minus 1. So this is the use of sine function. Now we'll talk about GCD function. GCD stands for greatest common divisor. It is also known as SCF. Many of you will be familiar with GCD or SCF term in your mathematics book. So here we are going to see what does it do. So GCD is the greatest common divisor of two or more number. So I am going to write here two or more number. So I am writing here 12, 23 and 44. So we have to find out what is the SCF, also called GCD. What is the GCD of these three numbers? It can be any length of number. It can be 5 number, 6 number, 8 number, 10 number, any length of number. For just knowledge purpose, only 3 numbers are given here. So I am going to write here GCD function equal GCD bracket. Now I'll have to know the cell address of this. This is E4, F4, G4. So E4, F4, G4 bracket close, and I press enter. I've got here 1. So 1 means 1 is the only common between these three numbers. So if I change here number, I make it 24. Now you can see it is 4 is the SCF. So you can check it. 4 3 is 12, 4 6 is 24, 4 11 is 44. So this is the usage of GCD function. This is formula bar. In formula bar, all the function and formulas are shown. So the result are shown here, but formula and function are shown here. Now we talk about LCM. If we wanted to know LCM of these three numbers, for a knowledge purpose, it can be any length, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we are going to use LCM. For LCM, we have to write it LCM. Now again, cell address E4, F4, G4, E4, F4, G4 bracket close. You can see this is the LCM. LCM is least common multiple. Many of you will be familiar with these two terms. So if you change number, suppose that if you are turning into 20, you can see the differences. Now the SCF is still 4, but the LCM has changed. In the basic mathematical operations, I am going to tell you example of sum function and rest of the functions: product, power, SQRT, quotient, mode, aggregate, subtotal. These are the functions. You will do it on your own, so you will have to pay attention here. So how to use sum function? I'm going to write here 10, 20, 30 and 40, and I just come down. Now I use sum function equal sum. Now you'll have to find out cell address D5, E5, F5, G5, D5, E5, then F5, then G5, and close bracket, close bracket. You'll get 100. Another method to add this equal sum. Now we know the cell address of 10, that is D5, and the last number we are going to add. Actually, we are going to make range of cell addresses. So it is starting from D5 and ending on G5, D5 and G5. So we have made here range. Earlier in here, in this particular function, we were not we are not selecting any range, we are selecting cell by cell, but in here we are using a range by just making it little shorter, little easier. Now I press enter, you'll get 100. So we are going some function with the help of range, and here we are selecting cells one by one. So it is little longer and a little shorter. It will save time. So there are still some more functions, product, power, security and all. You will do it on your own. If any problem, you can ask it later. Children, one thing I would like to add, that how you subtract two or more numbers. So there are two methods to get it done. First of all, suppose that it is 20 and next number is 10, and you have to subtract these two. Then either you write -10 and then use some function, it is E5 and F5, E5 comma F5, and close and enter. So you are getting 10 here. So sum is subtracting because sum is finding -10 here. And next method is that you just write it positive number, no matter, but you will have to just do that. You type sum equal E5 comma minus F5. You do minus F5. Now F5 is 10, positive 10, but when you are writing minus F5, then 10 is turning into minus value, and you press enter, you are getting 10. So these are the two methods to subtract two or more numbers. Actually, now we'll talk about AutoSum feature. AutoSum each feature, it is not any function. So in AutoSum feature, there are so many functions. So in AutoSum feature, you'll have to take care that you'll have to place your highlighted cell in right column or right row. In AutoSum feature, the cells are selected automatically. You do not select it manually, it is selected automatically. So when you place your highlighted cell in the right column and you use AutoSum feature here, each cell will be selected automatically. And when you put your highlighted cell here, then each cell will be selected automatically. So here we go. I click on here. I can click in here, 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 anywhere, but it should be in the right column. Now AutoSum, it is feature. Now sum is function. You can see it is automatically selected. Click enter. Now you have got it 65. 65 is the total addition of these numbers. Now I use another function in AutoSum feature, average. You can see this is the average of these three numbers only. So I can use another function in the AutoSum feature, count number. So suppose that I have to use count number. Click on here, count number. Now only 3 cells are being used in this row. So this has exactly told here it is three numbers only, 3 cells only. So you can also use max. It will tell you maximum number. Click on here. It is telling that 15 is the maximum number. Now you can use another min function. Min means minimum. It will tell you minimum number, that is 10. 10 is the minimum number. So these are the method how to use AutoSum feature. AutoSum feature will save you a lot of time and you should practice it a lot. Now with this I end my video. This is the end of chapter 2. Thank you. Have a nice day.